welcome everybody to another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using a really interesting, with a capital interesting, build today, using basically exhaustion perks and add-ons to make it so survivors never get to use their exhaustion perks for the entire game. Here, of course, go to Repair Resonance. You know this perk does. We use it mainly so we can just make it so that way we can actually stop gens. Mindbreaker, which makes it that way if any survivor is exhausted and they're on a generator, they will stay exhausted and the timer for exhaustion will never go away. But then when they get off a generator, they'll stay exhausted and blinded for 5 seconds. And also, exhaust doesn't go away as long as you keep running. So basically, they're going to be exhausted the entire game because they'll be running from us once we go catch them off gens. We have genetic limits, a really interesting perk, but basically, if a survivor heals themselves or basically finishes the healing action, they automatically become exhausted. And like I told you, because when you're exhausted and you have Mindbreaker, if you stay on a generator, the exhaustion timer is automatically paused. And then we have Unforeseen, a new perk from the unknown, which I love on Skull Merge. I feel like it's honestly a really good perk with her because basically you kick a gen, your turret radius goes on that generator, and you become stealthy, and you don't even have to use any drones to do it. Without further ado, let's get straight to the game so I can show you how great this build is. Okay, playing on the Treatment Theater, a really good map for Skull Merchant, which I will definitely be adding to my tier list video then I think about it. But anyway, this map is really good for Skull Merchant for a lot of reasons. It's not really humongous, and even though it's an indoor map, it does have actually big hallways, so you can actually catch survivors with your drones, which is the opposite of what happens on a map like Midwich, where the hallways are so tiny, it's basically impossible to catch survivors with drones. So right here, I'm going to hit someone keep running in front of me, and then he's like, oh. So right here, I'm like, I should have broke the pallet, but I chose to not break it for some reason, so instead I'm going to put a drone right there, and I can use it later. So because of the fact that, I know he doesn't have, he probably has balance landing, but because of the fact that we hit him before he used it, he wasn't able to use exhaustion perk, and I get to kill him. So yeah, this whole point of this build basically is make sure we just keep everyone exhausted. I don't know the reason why I thought about this build was because I really wanted to use the perk, what's it called? Superior Anatomy. No, it's called? I lied. That's not what it's called. Genetic Limits. It's kind of funny. I feel like Genetic Limits and Superior Anatomy are the complete opposite perk names, but I got them mixed up. The reason I want to use this perk is because no one uses this perk, and I feel like it's useful, but it's just really hard to use, kind of, because it requires any perk that requires a survivor to be healed is not a good perk. Like, normally, because it requires a survivor to do an action that doesn't benefit the killer at all. Like, you don't. What do I gain from the survivor being able to healing themselves or healing someone else? Like, I lose because I'm gonna have to hit them one more time. So I feel like the trade-off for them healing has to be really, really big. Kind of like what Deathbound in my opinion, a really bad perk. Like, you literally, a survivor heals another survivor, but you can't be even near them. You have to be at least 13 meters away. Then, by the way, two people left the game, by the way. That was kind of funny. I don't even know why I left the game, honestly, but they did. I guess, Skull Merchant was like, oh my god, it's too strong. I thought they were definitely together. And they just, left the game because they realized that maybe I was too good for them, My Skull Merchant makes people leave the game. Not because Skull Merchant's, bad or broken or anything or annoying. I'm just the best. That's all it is. I always count on the rage quit. They just couldn't handle my Skull Merchant, But anyway, this guy's gonna go the wrong way, but he has dead hard. I'm like, gross. So I know he's gonna probably vault that window, so I was gonna go down, but he didn't vault the window, so I was like, okay, he's going back around. I did not know that vault was right there. I was not expecting that. He didn't have balance landing, but he does have a window right next to here. So it's kind of funny. This map is kind of really similar to Midwich in a way, where the rooms can loop basically each other over and over again. And what I mean by that is it can be like window, 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 pallet, window, 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 pallet. But the reason why Midwich is so much worse is because you can't really use drones in some of the areas because there's just either no space for the drone or or worse. There is space for the drone, but it's not going to really do anything. This map is the opposite, where it's like, no matter what room you're in, a drone's always useful. If they go into a room with a drone, they're going to 99% of the time get hit by it, because trying to dodge a drone is kind of hard in a room where you either go left or you go right, and I can switch the direction of the drone. So, it's really impossible to dodge it. Midwich, however, don't look at that. You didn't see that, by the way. I did not miss that hit. Yeah, you didn't see that. I'll make him vault the window. I'm at the pallet. That way I can hit him on the other side. And now we're going to chase this guy and hook him immediately. But yeah, I'm sorry the first game was 2 people leaving, but that's normally what happens when you play Skull Merchant, so it's to be expected. But yeah, this map is pretty good for Skill Merchant. I like it a lot. I actually really like this map. The only thing I hate about this map is sometimes you do get unlucky and it goes from, and like you get a really bad map layout where it's like window, window, window palette, and that's really, really annoying. But other than that, this map is good. So right here, I know you have Dead Hard, but I don't really care because again, they lost 2 people. So it's not really even a point in me, what's it called? In me trying. I was going to let him live, but the only reason why I killed him is I realized it wasn't the last survivor. And because he wasn't the last survivor, I was like, well, just get out of the game. I know you don't want to be here anyway. Like, your teammates left, and you're going to lose. Just get out of the game. So right here, I'm going after the, what's it called? The bot, because the 2 real people actually, you know, died. So now I don't have to worry about them. I'm going to follow the trail. The bot is some reason why crouching. But then I thought the bot was going to continue crouching, but they didn't, so I was like, okay. But the bot, for some reason, didn't go towards the pallet. I'm like, why would you go towards the pallet, but then not go in the pallet? I don't understand. So I'm going to be able to hit the bot in the basement, and as a result, we're going to basically have 1 bot dead, and then we're going to kill the other bot, and I'm going to fast forward, or at least cut to the next game. There's no point in showing me killing 2 bots. But yes, that was the whole point of the build. As you can see, they didn't get a single exhaustion perk off, because they can't use exhaustion perk when they touch gens. But they also, they also can't use exhaustion perk once they get cloud trapped. So I am really, really happy about that. If someone can let me know in the comment, I've been thinking about this for a long time. So the perk Overcome. The perk Overcome is the perk where if you get injured, you get a bigger, your speed boost you get when you get hit lasts 2 seconds longer. But notice how she kept doing that and I was not in chase. Even though she was sprinting, I guess I technically wasn't in chase of her, so that window never got blocked, which is kind of funny. But, yes, let me know if you get claw trapped and you have the add-on I'm using right now called Loose Screw, which will make them injured, of course. I didn't even explain what add-ons I have. I have Loose Screw, which is what that does. If you're claw trapped, you automatically gain the exhaust side effect for 6 seconds. But you have to realize when you're running, the exhaustion side effect does not go away unless you stop running. And because most survivors are going to run when they get chased by me, they're going to be exhausted the entire time as long as I don't let them sit still for a second. Then they'll be exhausted. I was gonna cut out this part, but then I think about it, I'm gonna continue talking because I might as well. But yes, if you let me know in the comments if someone gets injured by a drone and then they get a claw trap on them, and the claw trap I have the add-on Loose Screw, which makes them exhausted, do they still get Overcome? Or do they not get Overcome? How does that work? Does the exhaustion side effect happen first, so Overcome doesn't activate, or does it happen afterwards, so Overcome does activate? Let me know in the comments what you think, and also if you even know the answer to that question. Let's go to the next game so I can show you how great this build is. Okay, on Wretched Shop. So this map is really weird. I'm basically giving like I told y'all, I'm making a map tier list video for Scrum Merchant coming out hopefully sooner than later. It's gonna take some time to make it, but I am gonna still be posting regular videos before I make that video. So I want to give y'all as many videos as possible, and I have a lot of videos to make, videos that I want to make because I like them. Also, I almost grabbed this girl, but she ran away at the last second. I'm kind of mad, but I'm going to chase her, and she's gonna go towards the shack pallet. I'm like, please drop it. She didn't drop it. I thought she was gonna vault the window, but she didn't. So I was like, ugh. But I'm gonna continue chasing her. This is a really safe pallet, but she's not gonna drop it for some reason. So I'm like, okay, mind game, and then she's going to not get hit because rock exists. And now I'm gonna get rid of her. I'm gonna go away from her. I'm gonna kick this gen and put unforeseen on it. What was it called? Yeah, unforeseen, I believe it was called. And as a result, we're gonna be untouchable. We can figure out where the survivor was who we just claw trapped. And they know where we are because they have eyes, but it's fine because they're slowed down by 13% because I have auto targeting process that slows people down by an additional 3%. So we're gonna be able to catch him. But yeah, this map is really weird. When I first started playing so much, I hated this map because now that I look back at it, this map isn't even like that big. But I felt like this map was humongous, and it felt like impossible to do a lot of things in it because of how big the map was. But now that I've continued playing it, I kind of don't really have a problem with this map. It's kind of like in the middle. Like, the loops on this map aren't really that strong. The only loop that's kind of strong is if you get like a really annoying tile with the rock and the pallet, like the one you saw earlier with the girl I was chasing. and the main building's annoying, and the shack's annoying. But the shack's always annoying. But the difference is, Scrum Merchant can beat the main building and also can beat the shack. So not really a problem there. Oh, this guy's gonna get a cloud trip on him. No, he's not. Like, he was about to get a cloud trip on him, but he ran in front of me. So now I have to M1 him, which is perfectly fine because now next time I see him, he'll get a cloud trap on him unless he runs into a drone right now, which he shouldn't do that. But who knows? He might. So he didn't vault the window for some reason. Then I swim like an idiot, but luckily he made a really wide turn, so I don't have to worry about him getting the window, and I can kill him. And we're gonna hook him right here. Yes, this map is kind of in the middle. I don't really have a problem with it. I don't remember if this map can spawn a bus or not. I don't remember. Like, this map is so weird. There's 5 different Auto Haven Records maps. There's Wretched Shop. There's Azeroth's Resting Place. There's Blood Lounge. There's Gas Heaven. And there is one more that I don't remember the name of. But they're all really interesting. The only one I hate, I think it's Azeroth's Resting Place. I could be wrong. I hate that one. I think that's the one that has the shack on one side and then another building on the other side. And the reason I hate that map is because it's like you 3-gen on one side or you 3-gen on the other side, and that's it. Like, it's literally the worst map ever. You have to move around, trying to protect both sides, and you can't really do that with Scrum Merchant. But when I get to the Tulla's video, I'll explain more about that. Right here, we have this person. We're going to go after them. I use my drone. I realized they're in the basement. I'm like, why? And then I remember, this is the update with the perk Wicked. Wicked is a really good perk where basically you can hear yourself in the basement. But the problem is, you're fighting a Scrum Merchant who can track you, and you hit the drone. And as a result, I'm going to kill you, because, you know, you're in the basement. So yeah, don't use Wicked against a Scrum Merchant. You will die. That's funny. But yeah, Wicked's a really good perk. Basically, you can hear yourself for free with automatic hit for 70% of the normal speed in the basement, as long as you just go in the basement and you're injured. But the only problem with it is if you're in the basement and the killer knows you're there, you can just die. I have seen some videos of people using basement builds. That way, they either will purposely be in the basement, or if they are in the basement, they can still like survive. But I feel like even though it's really useful, if you're not in the basement, then your build's kind of useless. And if you are in the basement against certain killers, you just die. So it's kind of hard to use. Now right here, if I really wanted to win and I was playing seriously, I honestly could have stopped chasing this girl, went to the basement, and just let those 2 people die and camped them. But because I always feel like playing nice, I didn't do that. And in case you don't know me, if you're new here, by the way, welcome. My name is Cubeproductions. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not new here, of course, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know, I love reading those comments. I respond to every comment. But if you don't know me, I don't slug very often, and I don't tunnel ever. Like, one of my rules, I don't like tunnel. The only time I tunnel someone is literally if they 2 things. They either purposely, or they run in front of me, like either on purpose or by accident. And I'm like, why are you running in front of me? You're injured, and you're the best option to go after. And you literally are running in front of me like you don't know I'm here. So then I'll go after you, because like you literally made the conscious mistake to do the wrong thing, and I'm gonna punish you for it. That makes sense. The second time I'll tunnel is if I'm literally losing the game so badly, and I've only hooked 1 person. So I know I have to hook that 1 person 2 more times, rather than hook someone else 3 times. That's the only time I'll tunnel. Also, I just realized the bus right here. The bus can be annoying on all the Auto Haven record maps, but like, again, the bus isn't really that bad. See, Scrum Merchant's a fun killer, because Scrum Merchant can literally just say no. Like, I love that. Scrum Merchant can just be like, this loop is really strong. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with that. And just put a drone up there. And then you basically have to continue looping, and you continue looping it, but eventually I'll catch up to you. Or you don't loop it, and you die. Also, this girl is really, really unlucky. She tried to do the totem, do the drone, but because of the fact that I came after her, she got scared. And then because she got scared, she got rid of the drone. When you get off a drone, it automatically gives you 1 lock-on stack. Because she already had 2 lock-on stacks, she immediately got a what's it called? She immediately got a cloud up on her, and then she immediately got down, which is funny. Now, personally, I think if you disable a drone, it should automatically give you 2 stacks. Maybe it'll give you a cloud trap. Let's do 2 stacks. The only reason why I said 2 stacks is because 1 is kind of like not really that strong. 2 is really strong. I mean, 3 is really strong, so I feel like it should be 2. Also, I'm mad because I would have downed this guy right now, but of course, the score merchant glitch or bug is still in the game, where basically when you try and place a drone, it doesn't get placed. So right here, he's gonna run through me for some reason. Like I'm not gonna kill him, and I'm gonna hook him right here. And again, he's exhausted, so he can't even like get sprint bursts or live the way. He literally just dies, and it's fun. It's so much fun because you just deny them the ability to use their perks. Also, I found it funny because this person made a post. He was like, "I don't understand Storm Merchant. Why can she make you broken, exhausted, blinded, hindered, mangled, hemorrhaged, basically every single status condition besides incapacitated with her power? Like, why?" And I'm like, yes. While also getting a speed boost, and I'm like, because she needs it. That's the right answer. No, but it's funny because like I love the versatility of Storm Merchant. The fact that they gave a killer the ability to basically apply so many different status effects is honestly amazing, and it's really good because not that many killers have the ability to do this, if any. So, and the reason why it's really useful and I like it so much is because, like, first thing, I missed, I'm trash. Second thing, no killer really has the ability, like, every killer in the game has the ability to, to do that, actually. Right here, this girl is going to, vault this, but I'm like, why are you here? You know you're gonna get a cloud on you, right? And then one more scan, you get a cloud up on her. And there it is. So now I'm going to try and scan one more time and slow her down. But instead, I just downed her because she just got downed. So I was going to go after this girl because she's kind of close. But then I was like, you're kind of far away. And I'm not trying to slug. So I'm going to go after you. Once I figure out where you are. Where are you? There you are. And of course, lockers suck. Anyway, but every killer in the game can actually, you know, put status effects on survivors. But the reason why I think people hate Storm Merchant the most is because Storm Merchant does it the best. Like, and also hers is the most impactful one, it feels like, because you basically get a cloud drip on you and then a few things happen. If you're oblivious, she can sneak up on you at any point in the game and you don't know where she's coming from and you die. Also, another survivor who wants to go in the basement for some reason. I'll let her live for now. But it's funny because I'm like, why are you in the basement? Like you're claw trapped, so you can't even hear yourself because you're broken. Yeah, so Storm Merchant can make you broken, oblivious, blinded, exhausted, hindered, and mangled and hemorrhaged. She can do all that, and that's every killer can do that besides the broken one probably. But it's just funny because Storm Merchant can do that, and I love the fact that she can do it, and I'm not really even mad about it. It's great. I just wish every killer could do it, but I think the reason why it's so much better on Storm Merchant, like I said, is because the claw trap. The claw trap makes it so much better. Because first thing, if they're oblivious, you can just catch them. Second thing, if you're not oblivious, you still can track where they are. So now you know what's happening, and it's just like the best thing on the planet. So right here, I'm gonna give the girl the hatch because I like to be nice sometimes. Sometimes, normally I try. Like I always try to win. Like I don't know how she got injured again. I always try to win because like that's the whole fun of playing the game. Trying to have fun, trying to win. Normally, having fun and trying to win are intertwined. So yeah, we're gonna find the hatch together. But normally having fun and trying to win is the same thing. Depends, but the only reason why the word like trying to win though is trying to win doesn't always mean playing super sweaty comp player and have the most toxic build or toxic experience ever. It means playing what you like and having fun doing it. And that's basically how it is. So I'm going to go to the hatch because yes. Woo. And now I'm going to end the video. I thought I had 3 games actually for this video, but apparently I only have 2. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the build, let me know in the comment. It was a really silly video I want to make. I just wanted to use the perk. What's it called? I just wanted to use the perk. The genetic limits. What's it called? Genetic something. I just want to use that perk because I was like, you know what? This perk is really good, kind of, and I feel like it's really useful on Scrum Merchant because they heal a lot after their Cloud Trap. So basically make them injured for 45 seconds, then make them heal themselves, and they get exhausted. Like, it's just great. So because of that reason, I felt like it was a really good perk idea and really good perk build, and that's why I enjoyed it. But yes, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all in the next video. Have a nice day.